Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God, I'm so happy. You guys don't understand. This is the best outcome I could have dreamed of. It only took an hour to get it all solved and figured out. Oh my God. Oh my God. it it escalated in the perfect way. So I was so scared. Okay, let me get the whole rundown for ya. So I am minding my damn business, sleeping. Granted, I was taking like a little nap. Well, it really wasn't gonna be a nap. I was just gonna like go sleep early. Like, who cares? I went to sleep like 6. I wake up to a terrifying thump. I thought somebody died upstairs. It sounded like somebody literally did their final thump on the floor because I'm a downstairs neighbor. So I wake up to this terrifying sound. Like, it literally, like, my whole body, like, sank. Like, what was that? And then I was like, it was so. I convinced myself, okay, maybe someone just dropped something really heavy. So I'm like, okay, gonna descend back into a slumber. And then it happens again. I'm like, okay, whoa. That was for me. So I get up and I run to the bathroom window. She came into the bathroom window. Because we have a bathroom window that you can just open, which is really crazy. But we're in the ghettos, there's a gate. This is exactly the scenario they imagined. This is why they put a gate in front of the window. And it's crazy. What should I name him? Crazy Brandon. Okay. So, Crazy Brandon is banging on the window. And it's open now. So I'm like, whoa, what's the issue? Where's your keys? What is wrong? And he's like, you're my problem. All demonic. Like, truly, I've been down this road way too many times. I know that look. It's all downhill from here. I'm like, nope. If you're giving me the death stare, you can stay right where you are. Bye. And that is literally the last thing I said to him. And then he was banging. And then we have like a front building door. So he couldn't get in. That's the whole point. He couldn't get into the building door. And then somebody let him in. There's this old man who's like, I guess he's sweet or whatever. He's a little too Switzerland for me. Because this man, Brandon, is obviously... I mean, it's not obvious, right? Because he's a charming sociopath. So it's not obvious. So you know what? Let's be fair. He didn't know. So he let him in, and then this old man is helping him knock on the door. Let him in. I'm like, I am not doing this. Like, my heart was racing, and I ran to the closet terrified because I'm like, oh my God, how did he get in? I thought maybe he forgot how to use his keys, and all of a sudden he remembered how to use his keys. I'm like, he's going to figure it out because how did he get in? Then it hit me. Okay, someone just let him in. He doesn't actually have him. He stayed at that door, banging. Then the old man realizes, oh, he's like psycho. Oh, okay. So then he's like, okay, you gotta get out, dude. Like, get out. So then he tells him to get out of the building again, goes back to the windows, banging. I leave the house because I called the cops immediately after I told him, like, bye. I called the cops like 5 minutes later because I'm like, my mindset's this. I don't want to do this without de-escalation because he's at a 10 right now. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to just let you in and then you break all my shit and then I'm being tormented for the next 5 hours. I'm not doing this. I'm just not doing this. And so I called the cops and my thought process was like, he can come in after the cops have talked to everybody. Like, you talk to me, you talk to him, we figured out what we're going to do with him. What's up? Because I'm not doing this alone. I'm not going to be in an enclosed space with him. It's not happening. It's not happening at all. I'm not doing this. Like, I'm just not playing this game anymore. Of like, I'm victimized, nobody fucking knows. I'm done with it. So, it really felt like forever, but it was really like only 25 minutes. But I was like, dude, come on. Anyways, like I was getting really scared, and then finally I get a phone call. Oh wait, but first, before they call me, it was like taking too long for me because he kept banging, and I was just like, he's gonna figure this out. Like, he's gonna figure out how to get the fuck in here. And I'm just like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? So I put my whole outfit on. I put my shoes on. I put my jacket on. I put my purse on. And keys in hand, ready to make my next move. And I'm just sitting in the dark like, okay, if he, like my thinking is if he is finding a way in, like, because he broke in all the windows. Like, every window is janked to some degree right now. He managed to get the bathroom window completely off, like, and he pushed it off. I took a picture. But, like, all the screens are off in the front. Ghetto. This is the ghetto that, like, so I can't even cry poor me to any of my neighbors because this is the ghetto, right? So, anyways, so while he's banging, I'm like, okay, so he's back outside. Cool. Like, he's not on the inside of the building anymore. I go and talk to the old man, and he's like, I've never seen him like this. He's like, does he hit you? And I'm like, like, when he's in this state, yes, he does. And he breaks all my shit. I'm just not in the mood right now. I'm protecting my peace. I just don't want drama. Like, I'm done with this shit. And he's got the most evil look. He's gonna kill somebody. He's very, very, very scary. He has a lot of demons. And they are in full control. And I can't do this shit. So I tell him, and my plan was, he's on this end, let me go out the front end and wait for the cops. But this man was like, you're safe, it's okay, like, because I said I told him I called the cops, like, just wait for them. I'm like, okay. So I'm waiting. Sitting in the dark in my room, scared, like, I hope they get here in time. Because first, when he got in the building, I was like, fuck, dude, he's one step closer to getting to me. And I called the cops again, like, he got inside the building, but luckily it worked out to where he's back outside, and then the cops showed up while he was in the alley. I'm like, oh my God, perfect. It went so perfect, you guys. I rambled that all the way through. I'm so sorry. That was all over the place. It just happened minutes ago. So I'm just like, okay, so they call me, they just double check his, like, profile, and then they talk to him, and the way this usually works, this is not my first time calling, obviously. With somebody like this is definitely not the first time. As you can tell, I'm over it, right? So there's nowhere near the first time. So usually this goes one way. The one way is, he's super nice to the cops. He blames everything on me. And then they come and tell me to, like, lighten up his load. He's doing his best. That's usually what happens. And I was ready this time. I'm like, if they literally do that to me, I'm like, that's typical abuser talk, right? Like, you can't blame me for being insane. It's not my fault that you've decided to be insane today. That's not my fault that you're an alcoholic. It's not my fault that you are an alcoholic. Like, I kind of heard him because he broke this window open, so I kind of was hearing him talk, and he's like, she this, she that. I kept hearing the word she. I'm just like, dude. But I told them in advance, he's going to be very calm with you guys, because that's the whole thing. When there's a cop around, he calms the hell down. That's my best case scenario, is that at the very least, can you guys calm him down before he gets to me? Please. That's the best case scenario. Please, 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 please. Because I know if it's just me and him, no. So I was thinking, like, can there be a cop inside the house to see our dynamic, or at least to force him to act better or something? Because whatever. Okay, so turns out they get the whole vibe immediately. I'm like, it's like a sign of the times, like the tides are turning, like what is going on? Because they called me back, they're like, yeah, he can barely stand up, something happened to his head, we see that he's just hanging on that window, and it's like open, all funny looking. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what? I haven't seen him. I've just seen him like through the window a little bit. I guess he hit his head on the fucking wall. Psycho. So they're like, we don't want to let him go in there because he's obviously belligerently drunk and things could escalate, or he could, vomit in his sleep because he's so intoxicated. I'm like, so you want to take him to like go detox somewhere? And they're like, yes, like that would be our best bet. And I'm like, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe someone actually helped me for once. Like, it's been so many years of just being told I'm the problem. This is amazing. I can't thank anyone else but God, because he's the one that put the peace in my body to make me want to protect it. Like, I don't want to, like, if this was me without God, I would have ran to open the door for him because I didn't want problems. Like, isn't that backwards? My old thought would be like, let me open the door, because if I don't open the door, he's going to like freak the fuck out and basically do this. And then I would have been even more scared. And then if I would have finally caved, let him in, then he would have been even more mad. So that would be my old pattern of thinking. But with God, I was like, I don't want to be disrupted. I don't want to get out of character. I don't want to be fucked with. And I accepted the blessing, because that's how I saw it. I saw him not having his keys as the blessing. And that was also it. Like, let me cherish this moment and make the most of it and expand this opportunity. This is huge. He's in a total psycho mode. He doesn't have his keys. He can't get directly to me. Let me make this work for me. And I can't believe it did. Oh my God. Things haven't gone my way in over half a decade. This is the first big yay me moment when it comes to this abusive fucking environment I'm in. My first stride. God. My first go-to, I know he's drinking, hide my laptop, because that is always his number one thing he wants his hands on. He wants to fucking, he hates that I have a valuable. He hates that. He wants me to not have anything. I ran, hid my laptop, and then I hid in the closet. And it's just crazy that I finally got something. Oh my God. I'm just scared. Here's the scary part now. Is that they're going to let him out at like 5 a.m. because that's happened before. He got pulled over when he was like, what's it called? Indecency, like intoxication. I don't know. Like, he was like too drunk, and it was like this. It was like just too wrong. It was too much. And he was like on the strip. And he went and detoxed somewhere, but then he came home still super fucking drunk at 5 a.m. banging it down. Like, oh my God. So I'm nervous that he's going to come out way too early. If it could be like 8 o'clock, that would be amazing, because I have somewhere to be at 8 o'clock a.m. It would be so perfect. So he could just sit with himself. Because that's the thing. He's so easily taken out of the moment. Like, he doesn't have to think about his actions, because he gets to just yell at me until I give in. So he never has to think, what am I doing? What have I done? It never has to come up. Like, if I didn't live here, he would be forced to deal with himself, right? So if I'm not here, God, that would be amazing. That would just be too good. Wow. Okay. So hopefully he just passes the hell out, sleeps into the morning. Something. Let's keep the good vibes going. My poor cats, immediately, they're just like terrified. Like, what is going on? When the banging kept going, it started getting some, rhythm. we were all like, I saw my poor cats running. Oh, it's so sad. The fucking like bad energy that he, you know, gives. He like lends to the rest of us. It's just, I am just elated right now. I'm like, I just got a second win. Let's have a good night. And I'll go to bed at like midnight. It's only 9:30. Hey, I'm gonna have a good night. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, turn some music on. And I made it sound like the window's like, fuck, I fixed it. But he took the screens off the other ones. I don't know. I'm gonna just keep that as evidence. Maybe let it just sit there. I don't know. I have a witness. It's amazing. I've got a police report. It's perfect. I feel so protected right now. I feel so like that was the right move. I need to just always put God and his blessings like first. Like the blessing of him not having his keys, dude. I need to just notice every little nugget of God. And just, whew, look how amazing that turned out. Imagine if you'd noticed every other little God moment. My phone just lit up. Oh, buy one, get one free Uber Eats. I don't need that. Okay. Bye, guys. I'm really happy. This is the best update I have been able to give in years. So, I just can't believe it finally happened. Where people saw what I saw. Like, this is like every like abusive partner's dream. Like, did I say that right? The partner of an abusive person. Yeah, this is the dream. Everyone to see him or them for like who they are. Like, oh, and then they like do something about it. Oh, it's just I'm so grateful right now. Okay, that's it. I've repeated myself enough.